Well, here we go again. Another Disney remake we didn't ask for. So to quote-unquote celebrate this occasion, let's look at the original movie that inspired it. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, released in 1937. The very one that launched Disney's 63 film strong animated feature legacy. And definitely not a bad starting point. Snow White herself, what she lacks in any real complexity, more than makes up for with this ridiculously pure, positive warmth. And the Queen, whose evil plan is so petty and weak, comes through with this cool design and a brilliant, witchy alter ego. But it's the dwarves who unsurprisingly steal it. They should be straight up one-note characters, but there's more to their personalities than their namesakes. They are a lot of fun and most entertaining element of the movie. They work individually and especially off each other, with Grumpy, his rude sexism aside, being the undisputed champion. The Prince on the other hand, well, aside from his iconic necrophiliac True Love's Kiss, what an absolute piece of wood. The animation, bar a couple of spots with choppy frame rates, has amazingly held up so damn well for 1937. It'd be hard to tell that this was the first full-length hand-drawn animated feature ever, but it has stood the test of time. More so than, say, Toy Story has been the first full-length 3D animated film. Musically, it's solid, but for my money, it's definitely not one of Disney's strongest. Hi-Ho is obviously an immortal earworm, and the silly song is a decent tune. Everything else isn't my cup of tea, but that's totally subjective. There are still legendary songs. And lastly, it definitely has some dark moments. In between on the cutesy charm, we get an attempted stabbing, the fantastically animated creepy woods, the Queen's witch form, then her plunging off a cliff in an intense storm, and of course Snow White's quote-unquote death, which, Jesus Christ, is sad as all hell, with the dwarves in tears and that sombre organ music. But naturally, we get the happy fairy tale ending. So all in all, this is still a good one. I wouldn't rank it that high in my Disney list, but I sure do have a strong appreciation and respect for it, with a groundbreaking legacy that cannot be understated. Oh, and by the way, side note, it's magic mirror on the wall, not mirror mirror on the wall. The Mandela effect is a bitch, isn't it? I'm Jason, and this is Small Movie World, watching, talking and loving films.